but to be honest, South Korea might have a real shot against the United States.
That WhiteCat still got a 1000 combo. It's a break from Zason, but it's a break from Fancy Lad as well. I think South Korea might be doing this.
Welcome to the semifinals recap. You're just here for the USA versus South Korea match. Skip to the timestamp. For the rest of you, we are seeing 2 losers brackets with 1 qualifying team each and 2 winners bracket matches for top 3. Hong Kong tried to tech and gimmick abuse Indonesia as much as possible. They relied quite a bit on Tsuwagi rampaging through all these tough maps.
A massive role in Hong Kong's 4 points off the US last week. Tsuwagi had amazing scores. MCY4 will drop the full combo towards the end, but Tsuwagi is just unstoppable here. All the way, my son. Go on.
The Indo roster went down 0-3 after not winning their own Hard Rock 2 pick. They went for a more RNG route with no mod 1, and it paid off just barely.
But that nuke guy, but he can't hold on to it. Nazar will drop. Tsuwagi is there with Mind Frost. It's another battle here to hold their nerves. Everyone else cannot hold a combo right now. It's Tsuwagi, Mind Frost. Very little bit of the map left.
Hong Kong picked No Mod 5 right after the double tap gimmick map, and Bencho had quite some issues with it. A21, however, pulled through.
There's another one! The double taps, I think, messing with the tournament client here a bit as we finally, I think, get it again!
I quit! No, I'm done! I forget it!
Oh my god. A21!
Indonesia pretty much got bullied in this match. With another 3-0 run and a triple FC on free mod 1, Hong Kong get at least top 8. The Indo team improved their placing from last year. Canada versus Australia was happening at the other end. Reminder, this is losers bracket, one of them is going out now. xootynator has been performing godlike throughout OWC and she continued to do so, FCing the first 3 maps.
Breaking there. xootynator has the mod advantage, and now they have combo advantage as well. It goes right back over, and that's going to be a stole. What?
Suffix traded though. No.
It spin to win, spin to win, spin to win.
Oh.
After some double FCs, Canada gained a 4-1 lead. Australia made a questionable pick with no mod 2, including an mrekk side read.
Take it. Some really strange, uncharacteristic misses from Canada, and some absolutely solid performances. All of a sudden, finally a late break. Will that be enough for Canada to try to make a comeback? No, it will not. mrekk drops the casual sight read FC.
These 2 outstanding players, Zooty and mrekk, played a huge role in the Tech No Mod 4 map. Canada just had the better backing scores.
Capable of pulling off ridiculous FCs anywhere. xootynator, one of the most consistent players out there.
There's no way to hit the other.
They're just both hitting all this.
This is disgusting.
They're just both hitting all this. They don't care. No,
I'm disgusted.
This is abnormal. Yep,
Oh
okay, they double FC'd. mrekk, xootynator bring home the FCs, but it's a 4.
On Canada's match point, Australia picked DT3. It looked like GG at first, but the Aussies came back, but right before the end, this happened.
Right at the middle. I mean, it's 60K.
It could hold it off, though.
This could go over. Oh, someone breaks late in the back. That could be
Oh.
enough for Canada. They've got xootynator still holding down the FC. They've got Xylus and Curtis on the back. Curtis with the late break. Zooty with the late break as well. mrekk can bring this one back alongside Doomy for Australia. He breaks two, but it's a full reset for Canada, and they have nothing left to try to bring this back in the ending.
Eventually, the much-needed breakpoint for Australia did not happen. mrekk and his squad are out of the tournament. This Oz World Cup is madness. Hong Kong were absolutely in form and confident going to the match against Canada, but the Canadians showed with a 3-0 lead why they are top 3 contenders.
Find a break of his own. xootynator still holding that FC undefeated, but will finally drop. So no FCs on the board for Canada. Curtis no longer holding that recovery combo, but
There were some closer maps, but overall the North American side dominated the match. MCY tried their best to prevent the sweep.
We're at the very end, so I mean,
last spinner.
what's happening here? Like, is it gonna change? FTX does find a miss at the end.
Hong Kong needs, I think, Canada to break on this last
Yip.
part. Yip breaking,
Oh,
spin
spin.
to win, perhaps. It's in reach, but
It's quite rare to see sweeps at this level, but Hong Kong got unlucky this time. They just missed it on the top 6 placing they reached last year. Crystal has been around for so many years now, and somehow they are still not washed up. Not at all. Crystal was once again carrying China.
Semifinals. Like, you need to understand how nuts this is.
This is unbelievable. Look, all the props in the world to Crystal. Insane player for China for so many years now. An absolute staple for their OWC roster, always.
The Romanian side actually lost 2 of their picks. On the Hard Rock 3 Camellia map, they finally could break back for the first point.
Maybe underestimating the capabilities of Romania on a map like this as well. I feel like you should know how good they can be on Nomad 3s, and this one is, you know, just a harder version of a Nomad 3, basically. And so, that'll be Romania doing their job, putting a point on the board, taking a break point, as you said.
Another breakpoint followed, and what a breakpoint it was. 3.5 million score on Hard Rock 2 at this stage is unheard of.
All looking very comfortable for the most part. Maki finally breaks as well, but really doesn't matter at this juncture. Just want to see if maybe China can pull off an FC. That ending has caught a lot of people out at the very, very end. That flow aim can trip you up. So here we go into the ending, looking for a double FC to put the exclamation mark on a big, big break point here for China.
When there was a time for the Romanian method, it was now, when China had a lot of match points, but Du stepped up and got 2 map wins back.
Solid backing score. And yeah, China just all round don't look near as comfortable on this pick, which is... This match is kind of confusing me, because like, I came into this match thinking, this is probably the type of map China would pick, you know, Romania pick it, and they just destroy China on it.
Romania just needed one own pick win and a break point. They picked Nomad 4, which was expected to be chosen a lot earlier, but there was a reason why it was not.
To pick this, and maybe we should have been kept waiting even a little bit longer, because evidently 9 maps in was not enough for Romania to be favored on this pick. China are just going to take this running away. It's going to be 600k or more. It's going to be a break point, and it's going to be the match in, I would say, upset fashion.
With the solo FC by Kurumi, China eliminates Romania. We might have found the Grim Reaper of the losers bracket in this OWC. Russia vs France was quite a close one. After winning 1 pick each, the Russian team broke the point on the cursed Hard Rock 2.
Even through this finger control section, absolutely just demolishing this right now. And this is why I said this is probably what we would imagine.
Afterwards, Russia picked double time into France as expected. They speed abused on DT1 already, so it should work on DT3, right?
It does drop the next highest combo. That might... Oh, flash dance well drops!
Slow pot.
I don't know if there's enough time to counteract that lead, though. I think France has just done the unthinkable and beaten Russia on a double time pick.
I would like to point out Ikoro here. They have improved a lot to become an all-rounder. However, Ikoro stays unbeatable on gimmick.
I'm not too sure what's going on right now, I'm going to be honest. But I do think, yeah, Ikoro exiting that section with the FC, pretty much looking to FC the map and just carry France on this pick. Kind of what we expected for the most part, I'd say.
Both Russia and France continue to win their own picks, the Russian side equalizing on DT4 to 4 side best of 3.
He follows it up immediately after.
Man.
Din and Chaconi still holding on to the high accuracy FCs. Ikoro with an FC of his own, but just, there's not really much you could do. 2 FCs to 1, and the accuracies on those FCs are quite frankly ridiculous. Like, what is this Din?
And it was the Russians again crucially breaking Nomad 3 for match point. France needed to break Hard Rock 1 to force the tiebreaker.
Oh, there's just so little time. Nah, no, that's gotta be it. That's it. Oh man. No steal here now. Russia, I'm gonna back this. Look, it looks like so close though the entire way. But this is the end of the line for France.
The French team is out, but they at least finally made it to top 12 and they got unlucky to face Russia so early. Shikoni has 8x100 FC DT1 against France. They did 1 better against China with only 2 100s for the equalizer.
For Chaconi right now, this kind of accuracy is not what you expect from anybody on this sort of map at all, especially Score V2. You can't cheese anything at all. Even finds time to write out Pekko at the end of the map. Commitment to the bit if you've ever seen it.
Both teams continue to win their own picks, including the free mod 4 polyrhythm with a double FC from China.
That's the show. Just Vakman left here for Russia. In the end, China picking into some more of these gimmicks, working really well, in control the entire time. The Nomads putting in a shift. The ack on 235 is pretty sick, not gonna lie.
I called Hard Rock 2 cursed in the last match. Well, somehow picking this map always ends up in a breakpoint, and China picked it while Russia landed a great team score.
Off though, Maki and Crystal still holding the full combos. Vacman is going to break one of the FCs for Russia, but Welter and Ciccone still hold. And as long as those hold into the end, Dooms, they're going to do it again. They're going to breakpoint another team that has picked this Hard Rock 2.
China went 2-4 down. Due to disconnection issues, the 7th map Fremont 3 had to be replayed just after Crystal Hard Rock FC'd it. This madman just did it again.
And that might just do it for China. Crystal and David holding on until the ending. Thea with a little bit of support as well at the end is gonna be enough to stave off Vacman's full combo on the Nomad. Replicates the score, but all for naught. Crystal!
After the breakpoint on DT4, it was Crystal once again shining in the lobby. The contest for match point came down to the wire.
Big horizontal jumps and Crystal holding once again when it matters into the end of the map. Will Crystal's FC be enough? There's still some score gap, but there's barely any map left. Is the combo enough? There's the score swap. Everyone on Russia misses at the end. Dooms and Crystal once again will carry China.
And with a Crystal reverse choke, China lands the seed upset against Russia with a 4-0 run. You can discuss the drama around this match, but please keep the comment section civil. Haha, Junie from post-production here. Little did past me know that Fia was actually a cheater. Yeah, good job Pinkard. Disqualifying your whole team, all the struggle from the rest of Chinese team for nothing. Ignore the outcome of China versus Romania, ignore the outcome of China versus Russia. We have seen some entertaining games, but they mean nothing. Both Romania and Russia have one last chance to move on to top 6. This will be covered in the finals recap. Poland versus Germany, Seed 2 against Seed 3. This was about whether Maliszewski's score could be backed up by their teammates. After the early breakpoint on Hidden 3, Poland were about to break right back.
Shark and Smarty both break though. That could be it.
Kriller the only full combo remaining now for Germany. There's not any big combo anywhere else, but Rafis and Mustache finds Vladimir. Kriller drops as well. Maliszewski and Wypan still holding. Is there enough time here at the end of the map? No!
If you don't succeed, try again. The questionable aim consistency Nomad 1 pick by Germany turned out to be a convincing win for Poland.
Coming into the final seconds of the map, everyone is breaking around him on Germany and on the Polish side. It's just Maliszewski into the ending, and Poland are gonna respond to the break point immediately at the beginning of this match, and we are gonna get ourselves right back.
Here's another example of why you should not have picked Hard Rock 2. I told you this map is cursed.
This if you are Poland. I guess you don't pick this map, right? That's the only way you avoid certain doom on this Hard Rock 2, because Germany is completely dominating on this map right now. This is going to be the 3-way full combo for Germany if they manage to hit the cut streams at the end here. And
At the 2-4 deficit, Maliszewski landed his 6th back-to-back FC on Hidden 1, bringing the Polish roster nearer to the opponents.
Mustache, with almost 1,000 combo going to be put up at the ending here, is going to maintain it into these last few patterns here. And that is Poland with what is going to be pretty close to a 3 million team score on this Hidden 1. This has to be one of the best scores of the weekend.
This is the best.
This is
already the best.
Germany is still strong on speed, winning DT1 for match point. Poland chose free mode 1 as Germany looked a bit weak on consistency that day. As WhiteCat didn't perform at his usual level, Kriller stepped up.
Team Germany 6-3 in the semifinals. A mispick from Poland at the end of the match, and Germany will once more, for the 3rd year in a row, secure themselves a spot in the winners' finals.
The Germans are top 3 like the past few years. Poland will drop to losers bracket to face Canada. Oh my goodness. If you skipped to this part, I don't blame you. Welcome to the match of the week. The first map already promised that this match was going to be a banger.
Tito, and if they can both hold these FCs,
oh my god, the last moment again.
This supporting combo from Decaton is hugely important right now. It's the only reason the United States still has a chance in this. Is there enough time to stage a comeback here? It's gonna be a spin to win, and they might. Nope.
Then something happened that I have not seen a semi-final setting before. USA set an astonishing triple FC on DT2.
For South Korea, but the backing score is just not even close to comparable. USA is going to put up a 4.2 million score.
Korea just answered it with their own triple FC on Free Mod 4.
FC going, and they've never felt like they were in contention in this map ever since Utami and Decayton broke early on.
The accuracy from worst HR player on this.
Which was again replied with a DT4 triple FC. I have never seen 3 triple FCs back to back at this level.
Seems like it. I don't think any of the other players are likely to miss anytime soon as we get into the ending here.
On pick 5, USA won a crucial break point on Nomad 4 with a double FC.
They're going to put up the first break point here. It's going to be on the Nomad 4. It seemed like a decent pick on paper for South Korea, and Karcher will look to bring home a possible FC here, but the United States just has so much more depth on this map and has so much more backing combo and score.
There's not too much you can do against 2 FCs on this map.
Both teams won their own picks afterwards, making the scoreline 4-3 with Americans' pick. Another double FC against Karcher moved the US team to match point.
It is growing, but there is still time if they miss in the late moments. It's Utami with a break. Not the person that South Korea would like to see missing. It's got to be somebody from the other 3, and it's going to be Monko.
Worst HR player also dropped the FC, though. And it's just not going to be enough.
South Korea needed to win this Hard Rock 3 map and break the 10th pick to force the tiebreaker. Karcher, who has been performing so well once again, made sure that their pick was defended.
Utami trades it immediately after the FC is gone, and just like that, South Korea 5-4.
Wow, that came down to the wire. That late break from Utami, Karcher just holds the FC.
The USA chose Hidden 3. Karcher was carrying his team so hard that he needed a bit of a pause. The secondary carry of Korea, worst HR player aka Forum, stepped up when it mattered most.
Up, and it is South Korea forcing the USA to their first tiebreaker against a team not named Germany in I don't even know how many years. South Korea has come back from 5-3 to force the TB here in the semifinals. It's unbelievable.
This is not Germany forcing the tiebreaker, this is South Korea. The USA have not lost a match in OWC for almost 30 matches.
Combos! I think South Korea have just done the impossible. They have taken the United States down to the losers bracket for the first time since 2018 Grand Finals. The United States, the reigning champions, are now facing elimination in the finals weekend.
The number 1 seed and tournament favorites dropped down to losers bracket to face China. 2015-16 anyone? South Korea is back in top 3 and honestly they could also beat Germany. Just to add, there was a show match played with a lot of top tourney players who are out already. It actually came down to the wire, I swear this was not scripted. Yolkspie and Plasma had some fun with Easy, but Korean Maluko actually had a sick combo and thus Yolkpie won. Hidden 3, Hard Rock 2, DT3 and Free Mod 1 were all quite popular with 6 picks each, whereas everyone hated Hidden 2 with 7 bans and no picks at all. Highest pick ban rate goes to DT2, this map was either picked or banned in every match. As most of the viewers are gone now, let me add a personal note, feel free to stop the video here. There are many reasons to cheat. You have hit a wall and you have barely improved in months. Maybe you want attention and admiration from the community. Or you fail to convert your good solo scores into tournament play. Us can be quite frustrating and sometimes cheating is actually tempting, but still boosting your performance isn't justified by anything. At that point, even if you didn't get caught, you have disrespected your opponent and destroyed hours of preparation and good performances from your teammates. Worst of all, you just got rid of your integrity. It's just a circle clicking game, yes, and life goes on. But you might have forgotten the reason why you downloaded this game some months or some years ago. Do you think the American team will come back for Grand Finals? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching as always, see you next week. Until then, more than ever, please enjoy game.